You asked for more live and relevant talk shows, and we heard you. 88.5 Soufriere FM presents House Guest, a brand new, fresh fortnightly feature airing at 10 a.m. House Guest will showcase a cadre of professionals from doctors and entrepreneurs to the next door friendly neighbor. So tune in as we network the community with a platform for open, frank, and informative discussion. Only on Soufriere FM, your community radio station.
Soufriere FM is now 12 minutes after the hour, about 10 a.m. in Soufriere and Lucia, and of course the Eastern Caribbean. Yet an exciting edition of House Guest for today, Thursday, the 30th of April. It is the first time to have the members from the Duke of Edinburgh International Award St. Lucia chapter here with us, and I am excited to hear what they will be exchanging here and understanding. They had a very exciting Easter camp and already getting the boots all wet up again to host another camp, but this time it's all about the summer fiesta. This is where I say good morning again, and thank you so much for gracing us here with your presence. I didn't get my shirt, but hopefully the next time around.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Soufriere. Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Individually, just share a little with our audience who you are.
Hi, I'm Taj Joseph from the Soufriere Comprehensive Secondary School.
Good day. My name is McKenna Edward, and I am a proud Duke of Edinburgh member.
Good morning. My name is Roshan Philip. I am a Form 4 student of the Soufriere Comprehensive Secondary School. I am the current president of the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award.
Good morning, Soufriere. My name is Lencia Mafre. I am the Community Development Officer at the Soufriere Regional Development Foundation. And of course, I'm the one chairing the students in the back, the unit leader for the Soufriere Comprehensive Secondary School.
Nice. Now that you have all introduced yourselves, just share a little information with the audience. What is the Duke of Edinburgh all about?
Okay, so the Duke of Edinburgh is an award program for young persons from the age of 13 to 25 years. It is a non-profit organization and it operates within the schools on the island and also youth groups. The aim of this group is to help build our young people develop new skills, to commit to service, take part in physical challenges, and to challenge themselves beyond for during the expedition, or we have a journey that they engage in, and it goes beyond their school life. So when they graduate from school, if they are still willing, they can participate, and we call that the residential project.
Oh, nice. Hearing such insightful bits of information, what is the commission?
Okay, so the commission is to prepare our students for the future, for the workforce. We teach them discipline. We teach them life skills. We build up their self-confidence, like you mentioned.
Builds teamwork, mainly just you as a person for preparing you for the future.
It helps you grow as a person mentally, physically, and you get to connect with other people, and you basically you get to work with people as a team, which can build a lot of new skills. It's a really fun and good group.
Nice. A little sharing. What have you learned thus far? How have you developed? You would say what change has this brought upon you individually?
Well, it made me more mature and it taught me well how to survive throughout different things. It also teaches you more discipline and how to um, interact with people more and get out of your comfort zone.
Well, my experience at the Duke of Edinburgh Award has been both challenging and rewarding. It has pushed me out of my comfort zone and helped me grow in many different ways I didn't expect. I've learned the value of commitment, discipline, and perseverance. And yeah, I've made a lot of new friends. And yeah,
For me, it really shaped my personality. I became more punctual because timing is the most important thing. It also made me more attentive since you have to listen and all of that. To me, the main thing was punctuality, discipline, teamwork as always, because they put you in groups and you have to work with many people, I must say. Um, to me, it basically builds you for an everyday life, especially at school or going out into doing work as well.
yeah, and also to work with different personalities because on the camp you meet people with different personalities, and yeah,
Everything has its challenges, and I'm sure there were some unpleasant truths. Yes, everything has its challenges.
Yes.
And through this, you're able to learn and grow and become better. So
yeah.
feel free to just share what they may have been and how best were you able to overcome, for sure.
Well, the main challenge was Peter play for Paul. I must say, if one person do wrong, everybody has to fall for it. So to me, it was more. I will not say being disciplined and all of that for yourself, but for everybody else. Because if you fall short, everybody else falls short, and it was really a challenge because to me it felt unfair. However, it made us all believe that you have to stick up for each other. Tell that person if they're doing something wrong. You have to do the right thing, unless you want all of us to pay for it. That was a big challenge.
For sure. One challenge for me would be when it was time to shower. The camp had many people, and if somebody went over the time limit, then somebody else would not have the enough time to shower. So yeah, we had to work, as I said, teamwork. We had to work together to shower and be on time.
Sleeping together.
Yeah.
It was a bit difficult because there are times where you would have two schools in one dorm. So to us, blending in was very difficult.
Yeah. That helps with your social skills as well, because you are surrounded by many people you have never seen or never met before. Yeah.
Well, my main challenge was trying to fall asleep at night, knowing I'm not at home and there's people around me I don't really know, having to sleep next to them, not knowing what will happen. So most of the time, I would end up falling asleep at the early hours of the day, and I wouldn't really get much sleep. But eventually, I started sleeping before, like the last 2 days of the camp. I started sleeping, and I got used to it.
Yeah.
All in all, I could still say the Easter camp was a success.
It
It
was.
was, in my humble opinion, it was, and we were here to reflect on the successes to the organizers that actually executed such a unique maybe. This is now your time to highlight all about the camp, what was learned and everything else.
What was learned at the camp, I would mainly say preparing you for the outdoors in terms of setting up your campsites, cooking. It was a bit I'll not say challenging, but you have to make sure you have the proper equipment, the tactics, because you're not at home. You don't have everything you need. Um, that was basically it.
Yeah.
But with the camp, like I said, it's with many people. So there are different people. So we come together as a group. They would mainly put probably like 2 or 3 students from each school in different groups. And working together, you have to set up campsites, cook for yourselves. They would normally give you rations, but you have to do hikes as well. In our last camp, we had a hike and we had to ask individuals for stuff. Terrible. Ask for pans, spoons, ingredients to cook. It was very hard, but it was fun. I would say it boosts your self-esteem because you become brave as to asking different people for certain items. You have to accept your no's, accept your yes. Some people would quarrel behind you, but that's just life.
So is it a case where you can say you were unprepared to an extent?
We were prepared. We were somewhat prepared
Yeah.
because a lot of us, this is the first camp, we're not too.
Yeah. Well, I would say it would teach you how to deal with a situation where you're not prepared. Yeah. It taught me how like to be content with what I have, even though I didn't have all the necessary items that I needed. Yeah. It tested my physical strength, my mental determination, especially with the long hikes, being fatigued, and working as a team. Yeah, basically that's.
Well, I learned how to get out of my comfort zone and like interact with more people, and I made new friends, a lot of friends. And it taught me that I am a lot stronger than I thought I was. It made me more physically fit.
Sure. Thank you. What were the standout moments, the most fun aspect of it?
To me, the most fun aspect of the camp was the day we had fun sports, where as we were in our groups, we each have group leaders. So the group leader had to name every single member of the group. And the last 3 leaders, I believe, that gave all the names, they had to do a race. Now, with the race, it's more of a team building. I believe that each member had to run to a certain point, and whoever got the least time, whoever got back faster, won. That was I'll not say a very, it was a nice highlight, I must say.
Funny.
Well, for me, in my group, I would be a bit embarrassed to run, but it's a team building, it's to boost yourself. I would do it. Another aspect, there was a day we went to Baza, I believe. We went to Baza and it was tough. There had so many of us and we were trying to get into Mikud and we went through the wrong entrance. We had to turn back. Some people were very disappointed, but in the end, we all just, I'll not say we had a party, but it was a little good turnout to the end.
Saying all of this to ask, your group emerged the winner?
Successfully, we were unsuccessful, but there was one group who was successful. Why? I must say, mainly they got points from the leader. I believe there was money lost on the camp, and the leader was the one who found it. Now, with that, he gained points, so his group also gained points. My group got recognition. It was mainly girls. We were the first to finish cooking. We were the last on the hike, unfortunately, but we stuck together, pushed each other, and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Just in detail in terms of the camp, the duration and the location, and you will list 2 of the activities as well that was executed.
Yes, it was. We went to Mikud. We were at the Mikud Secondary School. We spent 5 days at the camp. Unfortunately, we had to spend Easter Sunday at the camp. Yeah, Miss Rise and all of that. This is not for our age, but it was just a bit exciting to be at camp and everybody is watching people's lives, seeing this person dancing and that person. It was fun, but it was a bit sad that we were not there.
Oh, what am I saying?
Could you share with us as well your standout moments?
Oh,
of the camp?
Well, not everyone will agree with me, but I really like the expedition where we went on a hike from Mikud Secondary School to Deriso, passing through Tuiroshi, and then back to the school. It was a long hike. We my group started at 7:50 and we came back 1 o'clock approximately around that. Yeah, so it took us a bit like around 5 hours. Yeah, and just it was really fun walking with people I didn't know, getting to know them. Yeah, it helped me a lot. Also, I really liked the day where we went. It was the last day of camp where we went to bazaar after church, and people were laughing because we were going the wrong way, and Vovon kept saying, "No, no, turn back." And oh yes, the day we went to the river to cook, and then we went the wrong way the first time. Then we went the right way, and then everybody started making their fires. Everybody worked as a team. Everybody ate together. People went in the river to wash clothes. Like we were like a big, happy family. Everyone was just enjoying themselves. It really stand out to me. I really like that part. Yeah.
That could also count as one of the memorable experiences
Yeah.
as well.
For sure.
What is next? I understood there's a summer camp
Mhm.
in the pipeline.
Just before the summer camp, we have a qualifying expedition, and that is going to take place from May 22nd to May 25th at the Vifort Comprehensive Secondary School. For this expedition, they will be mainly outdoors, so they will be taught how to survive outdoors. So it's a little surprise for them.
Asking the campers themselves, but let me hear from you as, the leader, one of the organizers as well. What has this taught you?
Lots of patience for sure. As you know, dealing with the young ones, it can be challenging. They can push you, but yes, they've taught me how to be patient and to grow and learn with them.
What would you say were your key developments from there? Is it something you're really looking to do in that Mikud area?
Can you rephrase the question?
Would you love to have a second fall in the very same community?
Okay, well, with our camps and our expeditions, we try to go to a different community each time. So sometimes we'll repeat different venues, but it depends on the numbers, the persons attending the camp, and the capacity of the venue. So this time around, we'll be going to to Vieux-Fort. Yes.
You want to share a little with us your memorable experience as well?
Okay, so I have been a Duker from school. I'm not sure if persons can remember, but as a little girl going to Super Comprehensive Secondary School, I was a member of the Duke of Edinburgh Club. And as a community development officer for the Super Foundation, I took on the responsibility to bring back the club to the Super Comprehensive Secondary School based on my experiences, what I enjoyed, and what I believe it could do for the students. And I believe that I have met that objective. So this was why I brought back the group to the school, and seeing that they're enjoying all the things that I had, all the things that we did, it really brings me joy. And I would want for parents to enroll their students, enroll their children into the group, because it is really a fun group. It is something to help them grow and to develop new skills going forward in life.
Thank you so much for that. Excitedly, let's hear the upcoming summer camp. I know it is an exciting time when school is actually ending, that period, especially those who are living the school setting and need more in terms of de-stressing. It comes as one of the main activities as well, to let loose and away from the books. Yes, finally, so it speaks volumes to that. So how excited are you all, and where would you all be going to? What activities would you all be undertaking? And even with the discussion earlier, where a few of the routines, like Makina did mention, we kept getting lost and going the wrong places. And so you would have learned from that experience
Yeah.
as well to be better guarded and maybe more
Well,
vigilant and well informed in terms of where exactly would you go and maybe more in the know to pursue
yeah, and even being well
pursue
equipped,
that.
having your
And
map.
being well equipped as well is one of the things. And for Miss Philip, in terms of coming out last, was it the expedition? You all handled the
Yes.
routine exceedingly well, but the expedition was not so good. So all the strengths and weaknesses definitely can be put together moving forward to have a better analysis.
Mhm.
So just tell me everything that's going to be happening if maybe I want to take part in that summer camp.
Well, for the summer camp, it is in Antigua. It's a 2-week camp. I believe it would be mostly outdoors. We will have the hikes. Now, to my knowledge, or I strongly believe that that hike or that expedition would be much longer than what we did in Mikod. So that would be a challenge. I really look forward to it as in terms of me going to a different island to represent, as well as this is my first time going to Antigua and it's for what 2 weeks. I'm excited, I must say. The camp I believe would be mainly going outdoors, going to the rivers, going to church. Church is a must. Just cooking outdoors, having fun, bonfires, bonding, and all of that.
Camping in the forest. For I think the 3 different levels have the 3 different amount of days. So I think silver might be camping for 3 or more days, and then gold as well, 3, 4, 5 days, and bronze would be,
Just the 2 weeks.
yeah, 2 days.
Well, for persons who are actually listening, walk us through the gold, the silver, and the bronze categories.
Okay, so when you start the group, you will start in the bronze level. This is the entry level. So students from 13 years, they will be in bronze. Then they will move on to silver. Well, before they move on to silver, you have to complete the requirements for the bronze level. So you'll be sleeping outdoors for 2 days. You'll be doing your community service. You'll be doing your physical expedition, your cooking skills or whatever it is, whatever skills that you want to achieve. When that is completed, you enter everything that you have done into a log. For us, we have an online data entry where the students will enter whatever skills that they've done, and it will be authorized and approved by the leader. After that has been approved, they move on to the next level, which is the silver level, where you'll be doing the same things but for a longer period. So when you completed that level and you have been approved, you move on to your gold. The gold level starts from 18 to 20, I believe. And after that is completed, you move on to the residential project, which is persons who are beyond the age of 20. And for that level, they'll be doing more community projects.
Thank you for the detailed information. Any of you Dukers in the gold?
Well, no, I'm in the bronze. I joined earlier this year. Well, I've been in the club since last year, but I officially joined this year.
You young man.
I joined the club this year, so I'm in the same level as her. So this year was my first camp, and I'm looking forward to the next camps that are coming to meet new people and to experience different things.
So how excited are you come summer?
We're very excited because school is out, and it's a chance for me to be away from home, so I will enjoy it a lot.
Nice. You made mention it was a pleasure for you to have encountered or even made new friends. So are you looking to do the very same as well? And beyond that scope, what else are you willing to discover individually?
Well, Yes, I would also like to make new friends, but I would also want to know what other things I'm capable of doing apart from what I already learned. And I no- I noticed that I'm a very shy person. So at first I'm not really talk, but if I get used to you, then I would actually start speaking and you'll get to know me more.
So we need to bring him often. Yes. Um, Speak to me in terms of preparations, sponsorship. How are you able to execute these various missions? I know
Yeah, sorry.
financially sometimes you can be quite overwhelmed.
Mhm.
You can start if you want. I'll continue.
Well, with us, we normally host different activities at the school to gain money. We also send out sponsorship letters. For example, if we have a parent working in an organization or business, we would hand them a sponsorship form. Um, to me, the main thing is just trying to earn money at school, creating a more fun environment at school while actually getting money. It's not mainly about the money, but just to gain a few funds. Even at our meetings, we normally take funds from all our members, especially if your attendance as well. Every dollar counts. Because in the end, it will help us off with removing some fees on our comps and all of that.
Yeah.
Organizers need to consider maybe putting you on the executive to manage
Actually,
finances.
she
We
is the
do-
president.
We do have our own executive at Soufriere Compre. So she, Russia, and Philip is our president, and then we have the other executive members.
Everything should be in order then. How excited are you for the upcoming program? All T's are being crossed.
Okay, I am excited for the students, given that this is a first time for them. They'll be going to a different country. However, we are in the process of raising funds. So we're asking the public or persons listening or watching, when the students do approach you and they're seeking for your assistance, we would appreciate it if you try to assist them.
All right.
Whatever amount you give will be greatly appreciated.
It will be like you're helping us build on our personality, and we'll definitely appreciate any offers. So if you're watching, sponsor us.
Someone is asking, I know it is only for the members, but then the question, who is eligible to participate? Someone is asking,
Who is
is it
eligible?
open? I know it's
Is the
a club
camp?
initiative, yes.
Okay, so is the person asking to be like a volunteer?
In general, they're
Okay, so we do have the different activities for club members. However, if persons from the public or parents are willing to volunteer and to assist us with the different areas, because we need persons to assist the students in the kitchen. Okay, I should say that at camp, the students are responsible for the kitchen. So they will prepare their own meals. So we need persons to help them, teach them different skills. So if the person is willing to volunteer, we would love to have you on board.
Definitely.
I hope this answers your question. Thank you so much for that as well. In terms of community involvement, we saw you recently coming out of Is the Campaign Good? How was it received by residents? Because usually person seeing strangers in the town would be like, who are they? Where are they from? What's going on? Is it a
Well.
survey? You get that sometimes.
Well, the community members, some of them didn't know about the club. So we educated them on the club and we told them we are Duke of Edinburgh members and we are currently at the Mikut Secondary School camping for this period of time. And they'd be like, okay, have a fun time. And also they helped us, giving us the pots, the spoons, meat, seasonings when we went by the beach to cook. They really helped us out. They were supportive and on board. Even the church members when we went to church, just being very excited the fact that we take pride in coming to church, and yeah, they really appreciated us being there.
For me, to me, everyone was friendly. Like she said, not many people knew about it. However, they still found the courage to give, to support. I came across a lady and she was like, "Hey, what camp is that?" And when we educated her on it, she herself was like, she wants to join, she needs to join. She showed a lot of interest in it. And to me, it showed, well, I felt heartwarmed that I was able to educate someone about it. They seemed interested in it. But she was a bit saddened that she did not have it in her school, I must say. But the people generally were very friendly, very supportive, willing to give, I must say.
Nice. Even maybe with that little appreciation for such an initiative from that neighborhood resident, how has it been received in your own community in Soufriere? Community awareness.
Community awareness in Soufriere. To me, not many people know about it. We are in the process of creating something to allow the entire community to know and to be educated by us. So if we end up coming across an activity or any situation where we would have to be in Soufriere, people would
Yeah.
be educated.
And in the near future, we will be hosting more community cleanups. We will giving back to the community, helping us around.
Yes.
So we will be educating people around about our club. They will, be knowing about it.
Giving out to the less fortunate as well.
Sure.
Giving out hampers. Well, not mainly less fortunate, but there are some elderlies who don't have support and all of that.
Speaking of community involvement still, how are you all able to students at the same time? And we also know that you were involved in other clubs. How are you all balancing your time?
Well, with me, being a Duca actually helped me with my time management in terms of being punctual as well. Um, as a Duca, I must say I am in so many clubs, so many different activities. It just boosts me to know mainly do a schedule. Um, to me, the time managing is difficult, but if you have a schedule, you'll get through it easily.
Yeah, definitely. It has helped me with time management. I'm in almost 10 clubs and so many different activities, and it has really helped me. And with the trip to Antigua in the summer, and CX is coming up, so it kind of motivates me to study, knowing that I have a trip coming up and it will be like a reward. Yeah,
Get away.
a little getaway from, as you said, the books. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that trip.
It's a great incentive. I just see the excitement there. Another thing I want to ask, how will you guys inspire young people who are actually listening a few delinquencies? How can you really encourage them, be some sort of a mentor to them as well? Some persons have not had such privileges as well. Unfortunately, life dealt them some blows, and opportunities are just hard reach for them.
Well, for the Duke of Edinburgh, I think these clubs brings out your max potential. So by joining this club, you discover many things that you don't know about yourself. So, with, for example, my classmate Taj, he's shy. The club has helped him a lot with his shyness, and I think
He's not too busy,
sorry. Yeah, I think the club will help you build a lot of skills, even with just getting to know yourself, discovering yourself, finding yourself. This club will definitely help you. So if you're looking for a place to try and find yourself, this club is really the one to join.
Okay. Have you recruited any members?
Yeah, we a lot of people have joined from last year. A lot of people has gained interest in the club after seeing the videos we posted and in uniform, especially our uniform. It makes people want to join, seeing that getting to have nice dark green and light green uniform. They just really want to join for the experience, to build on their personality, etc. Yeah.
Okay. Also, in terms of how can persons obtain more information, keep updates on what is happening with the Dukers, the social media profiles?
Yeah. So the Duke of Edinburgh, I think, they do have Instagram. You can also Google it. You can go type in Duke of Edinburgh. They have Facebook, and it gives you a lot of information on the social media platforms. You also get to see pictures of when we went on the
Yeah.
expeditions and us cooking by the beach. So it kind of gives you a visual representation of how the club is actually like. Yeah, and you can also go on Google it, and then you can get lots of information about the club itself. Yeah.
Okay, so persons who are interested in following us on Instagram, the Instagram handle is DOFE award underscore St. Lucia. So that is DOFE award underscore St. Lucia.
Some fun facts. Longest serving royal consort, who would that be?
Pardon?
You all are the Dukers.
Mhm.
So the longest serving royal consort, who would that be?
Well, at the club, we had an award night, so
Um, you're talking about the longest in Soufriere or just generally?
Super.
super.
For us, with our new executive, our new recruited members, I would believe the longest person in being in that would be me. Because our last executive, they're now from fives, they've left the school, left everything. So I would be the longest one, the oldest. Or, well, I'm actually the youngest in the group. Not among everybody, but Magena is older than me.
Yeah.
Okay. Since assuming presidency, how has that role shaped you individually?
Well, I was just elected a president. To me, it builds me, keeps me out of my comfort zone, makes me um just thinking.
Opportunity to share ideas.
Yeah, it gives me a bold opportunity because I love and enjoy public speaking. It gives me an opportunity to speak out, to also help one another because with us, our main objective is to build. Um, it helps me with my discipline, being respectful, and mainly, well, of course, being a good leader. And it keeps me responsible, I must say, because with that, I am in charge of the whole group in the school. When we have to create meetings and all of that, it's a bit harder, but it's easy to overcome.
Would you describe yourself as a team builder?
Yes, I enjoy working with people because I don't like to do things on my own.
Okay. How best are you able to deal with the various personality traits?
Well, with me, I myself, I probably have 50 different personalities. So I work around different personalities with different people. You know, they have some people that have anger issues and all of that, but mainly patience.
On your not so good days, you still have to keep the
Yes.
presidency. How do you maneuver?
Um, I I mainly write. No, 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 no. I will put on a good face for you. To me, when I get home, I just reflect. I write. I motivate myself. Yeah. Sometimes I will mainly go on YouTube, go on TikTok, something to distract me from just thinking or getting overwhelmed on everything.
Do you have full support from your SCSS team or even Miss Mastering right there?
Yes, I have so much support. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed
Yeah.
because everybody is like, should we do this? Should we do that? I just get overwhelmed because we have so much support. And for me, it's a bit challenging because I have the final say. However, I do enjoy it.
I mean, we wouldn't elect her if we didn't support her and trust that she can take on the role. So, yeah.
It's full confidence.
Yes.
Congratulations to that
Thank
as well and to all Jukers. go out, continue to shine, be the ambassadors that you are. Everything comes with challenges as well. I am happy to say that my PMA club members are also takers, you know.
A proud PMA member here.
Sharing. And I'm really happy for this opportunity as well. And I think so many times persons are in those various groups and they see like the division there. We're supposed to help each other regardless of the affiliations and whatnot, you know. It doesn't matter if you're available, if the smart friend reaches out to ask for certain supports and it's available, I will gladly do so as well once you're able to. But then we do not see much of that happening and it's really, really sad. Another thing as young people, I just want to ask in terms of it is sad that we've lost the culture of being each other's keepers. You know, your thoughts on that and then what do you think can really bring about some sort of change, especially the community?
Should I see that? Well, in the community, well, our camp helps with that as well. With being trustworthy and being somebody's buddy, so that you can be there for them. We can honestly have so many workshops and stuff to help people, like team building exercises and creating small camps in Soufriere itself for the youth, not only for the youth, also adults who they can build on their personality and all of that. Yeah.
Which is true, but that also has its pros and cons.
Yeah,
You
it
can
does.
sit at millions of workshops as well, but you as an individual, if you do not change the mindset of what I'm actually doing, will lead to my demise and stuff. So you have to refrain and try to, analyze different situations, behavioral patterns, and so forth.
Well,
and you have to do better as an individual. So it has
True.
to start with you, not just the training. The training might just be the training or the starting ground
Yeah.
for you.
Well, what the training would do is kind of plant a seed in their hearts. So it will, after that workshop, you can reflect on yourself and your personality and how you can be a better person. So that's why I would suggest workshops, because it will plant a seed in that person's or these people's
Yeah,
heart.
you learn from it.
Yeah.
Your sentiments, Miss President.
To me, I would definitely back up on that. Just creating more workshops. I believe that we should host more community activities, not just workshops, but things to bring people together. Just to bond, see each other as family rather than having division amongst each other.
Yeah.
Extracting from conversations earlier on, the camp also entailed bonfire. How was that? Because I remember my time and bonfires where you recite, some heartwarming stories, even some scary things, and it's like you have to keep looking behind you and you're afraid to get back inside because some stories were like so scary. But then you share some memorable moments where you have some songs that will actually be songs that you can never forget them, never forget them.
Well, with me, the first camp I attended, they were not there. We had a night where we did the bonfire, like you mentioned. We had rituals, singing, doing scarecrows with the light, putting all lights off, hide and seek. So many different activities to scare you, I must say. At night, there's something called Ding Dong Ditch, where they'll knock your door and run. We had so much fun that last night, I must say.
That's important. Nice. I'm happy you had fun, and again, it's your kudos to you. Your members have expressed great excitement and definitely giving you the 5-star rating. What do you wish to share at this very moment? The young, we need to really concentrate on the young, as we've been told. You guys are the future. So with that comes, what advice would you like to give to young persons? We've seen the challenges when it comes to school. A lot of persons feel demotivated at school. as much as you can be involved in those groups, but in the center, the focus is still on education because you want to maintain your academic excellence as well, and even to an extent that when you leave the school, you need to know you have some good standings as well. So how are you able to keep up academically and not getting too distracted with everything that's happening around?
With that, it comes with the timing as well. Time managing skills, learning to balance both. Um, we have meetings every Wednesday. Well, not every, but when you need to discuss something, it would most likely be a Wednesday, which is when we wear our uniforms and all of that, which would give you all your lunch free times for the rest of the week. I truly believe that the time managing skills, you have to be at it. You have to set your mind to it. That's basically it.
Yeah, and plus you get support from your peers around you. So you don't really have to worry too much about your schoolwork. If you're not able to be there at the meetings, you say so, you inform us. We will tell you what happened at the meeting and what we discussed. If you have work to do, you have CXC coming up. We try to include everybody. We don't discriminate. If you have a problem, then you can be there. Yeah.
And especially to you, though you're preparing for exams as a fifth form?
No, the third. But I am writing a CXC subject this year.
You're writing, so how you juggle the studying and everything else.
Oh, so with my studying, I do study. I do like one page of my past paper before I go to the meeting, and then later that day, like when I get back from school, I take time out to study, do my past papers and stuff, whilst still giving the Duke of Edinburgh my attention. Yeah.
Okay. Well, agreeing fully that time management is important as well, but we also have to realize we're only individuals, and sometimes we can endure over exhaustion as well. How do you take that little me time? For me, self rejuvenation is good, replenishing is always good. By the end of a hard day, how do you take that me time? Just locking yourself up in a room, some persons would basically say that works for them.
Well, for me, I would.
Get your turn.
Well, for me, when it's like me time, I like to put everything down, my phone, work, I put my phone off and I just kind of reflect, kind of like journal, just take my time out, just take time out. It could be I have a cup of tea and some crackers, just, sit down and just,
Do it.
yeah, just, be away from my family for some time, just to calm down a bit, to settle. Yeah.
And you now in your me time, let me tell you.
Well, in my me time, I normally watch TikTok to distract myself or play video games.
Distraction?
Yeah. Or play video games or watch YouTube and stuff like that. Most of the time, I would watch a movie or maybe a series on Netflix to like get away from everybody and to like calm myself down and think of everything that happened throughout the day and reflect on it to see what I could have done better.
For me, my me time, well, I would agree with him on TikTok. I find a lot of relaxation in listening to music. There are some motivational speeches online. I would listen to them on a morning as well, just to keep me boosted for the day, keep my energy positive rather than starting off the day wrong. For my me time, I like food. I would eat, reflect on the day, write about it, just find peace in what I do.
Oh, there's some things now. Food, me time, drinking my tea, me time, TikTok, okay, 3 things. And Miss Martha, excited. So you're yourself even before.
Yes. So for me, my me time, I love going to the spa. I love being pampered. I love watching my
TikTok.
no, not TikTok. I love playing my games and watching various sitcoms. I think it's Danman. I love watching Danman videos. So yeah.
Nice. What's a great ending we're gonna have? At this time, I guess we need to go a little business. Your favorite color, why? Because have to be on the spur of the moment. Your favorite color.
You want me to start? Okay. My favorite color is blue. I well, I'll not say I'm an ocean baby, but I enjoy the ocean, sea creatures and all of that. So I find a lot of peace in blue. Yeah.
My favorite color is black because most of the times I don't know, I find peace in the color and it brings me it comes towards me, like it brings my self-esteem out, and like it shows the type of person I am.
Well, for me, I don't necessarily have a favorite color, but like I would say I have a lot of blue and black stuff. I really like the color black. I mean, it's simple, nice.
Goes with everything.
It goes with everything, yeah. And blue, it's something I've always liked from a child, especially being in the color blue at school. It just, added on to that. I just, it's just a color. Very nice color.
Black, my favorite color is black as well, and I think it gives a great reflection and it stands out. And
Yeah, it
sometimes
does.
quite confusing as to the persons would ask, "Are you going to?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it's just easy, like for me to just take out, throw on a full black outfit. I don't know, something about it. It's just really nice to me.
It's not right.
Okay, so I don't even know if it's still my favorite color, but I was in love with blue. Anybody would look at me and everything about me would be blue, because to me, when I wear blue, I could take on anything that comes my way. I also have a little liking towards black. No. Yes, of course, it makes me look more trim. So yes, I love black too.
Good. 3 minutes after the hour, we'll be 11 a.m. Such a solution, of course, the Eastern Caribbean. The Dukers are in the house with us, 88.5 with Soufriere FM. Your voice, your light, and we're getting ready to narrow down such an interesting conversation. It's like, oh, I almost want to cry, I'm definitely going to have them back here as they get set to prepare for their summer camp. And guess what? They're actually getting out of St. Lucia. And with that being said, persons who have, are you afraid of traveling? Some persons have,
No, we're
No.
not afraid.
nobody's afraid.
No, I mean, who just gets a chance to go to Antigua? Yeah, I mean, that's a once in a lifetime chance. So, I mean, I'll take it. I wouldn't be scared. I'm very much excited.
Nice. And again, when you get to Antigua, the mission is clear. You have objectives, and also it would be nice to learn a little about the people and the culture as well too, and the culinary experience. And as Miss Marfren gets set to maybe bring you back to share the trip with us, those are the highlights we will be looking forward to. How was that whole experience for you, culinary wise? Share that with us as well.
Yeah.
The culture, what you learned from there, and what were you so amazed with, or even something you could think that you would want our own St. Lucian people to actually,
Or even
see,
to spot the differences with their culture and our culture. Yeah.
Traveling is always a learning experience
Yeah.
as well, so you have to give it your all, make every day count. I'm gonna ask, what message would you like to leave, with the listening audience as well, and even given the opportunity that you're able to share with the listening audience, because persons for the first time are just hearing about the Jukers.
Closing.
Okay. I'll give you some free time on this one. Okay, so parents, I know you're listening. I just want to inform you that we are open to new recruits. So if you're interested, or if your son or daughter is interested in being part of this club, we welcome him or her.
On that note, speak to the age criteria.
I was getting to that. I know I said that the age range is from 13 years, but we will accept them if they're below the age of 13. The only issue is they will not be eligible to participate in the qualifying where they will get their medals, but they will still be part of the group. They will be recognized as a Duke of Edinburgh. And when they get to age 13, then they will be able to be qualified for the medals.
Thank you so much for that. Madam President, voice yours.
Mainly all what she just said. We are accepting new recruits. I would say overall, it is a chance to get you out of your comfort zone. It helps you grow, build, bond, motivate, and all of that. So it's a really good experience. I would like if some more people join. I believe, well, I feel like our group is small, but we can grow a bit larger. Yeah.
True.
The big moment. What gets you through the day? I need to hear a motivational quote from persons. Before we get into that as well, just share your what's your parting words before you leave the quote? Is that?
Thank you for having us, and we enjoyed the time, and it was muchly appreciated that you invited us here. It helps us to make more people acknowledge that, make more people acknowledge us and know what the camp is about. So if they're interested, they can look to see Miss Lindsay to join and to experience it.
All right.
Leave your code with us.
Give the closing remarks, okay?
Before that, just share a quote for me. My quote is, I can do everything through Christ that strengthens me. Really cool with it. Every time you really like, you just get up and go and
What
do
do you
it.
think makes you?
Music.
Okay.
Say a line, sing something.
So,
Who's your favorite artist?
I have a lot.
Pick one. One who's close to your heart.
Favorite artist?
Yes.
Prince Swanee.
That's are yours.
Mine actually. They have a lot, so I couldn't really think.
Okay, so why him?
Well, his music, it's a lot. It's very relatable to me. The type of songs he makes, they're very calm. Well, most of them are very calm, so it helps you to relax. And most of the things he talks about, it's relatable to a lot of us going to school.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. As we close, I'd like to say that you should sponsor us. You should sponsor the Duke of Edinburgh if you're listening. You can contact Miss Lencia Matre. If you're interested in sponsoring us, it will be much appreciated by us. Thank you. I hope that you've learned something important today about our club. It's really a really nice club, and I'm just thankful that I could share my experience with you. Yeah, thank you.
10 after the hour in Surface and Lotion, of course, the Eastern Caribbean Burkina. Thank you so much for your closing remarks as well. And I must say, it has been immense pleasure individually learning a bit from each and every one of you guys as well. And it will now propel me to actually go on and learn more about the Duke of Edinburgh. And I can also reach out to persons who have the interest as well, who they can contact about the tuned again. I may not see you all before that, but all the best on your trip. Learn as much as possible, and definitely when you guys get back, we'll be seated in a very safe place to share with the listening audience as well. Miss Malfrey,
Thank you for having
kudos to you. We had a bit of a trouble, to say, because we're supposed to have done that for so long, but finally it has happened and it's only the beginning. And thank you for that. This
you
is
for
where
the
we
invitation.
stay. We have come to the end of today's edition of the House Guest for Thursday, the 30th of April 2026. It's been immense pleasure. Continue to stay tuned to our broadcast, and of course, you will hear more from them when they return from the Antigua trip. Until God's willing, stay blessed, have a productive day. We're out.
You asked for more live and relevant talk shows, and we heard you. 88.5 Soufriere FM